We're back. It's the next day. We're just checking it out to see if it needs to be watered, but I don't think it does because it rained quite a bit last night. We've noticed this side of the garden will definitely be getting more sun, so it'll be interesting to kind of see how things grow. But we do have like pretty much, besides like the different varieties of tomatoes, we have like one of each on each side. So even if this side does a little better than this side, we'll have a nice variety.
Those flowers?
Yeah, that one was already flowering. So figure we'll see how it does. I should definitely get some flowers to go around the borders because that'll even help with bees because I need them to like pollinate. There's a tree frog in there.
That noise in the background is what they sound like. You couldn't see his belly. They have giant orange bellies.
Crazy, he looks like camouflaged. Looks like tree bark.
Yeah.
All right, I have like two things that I want to do with the garden. It's mostly like, well, actually maybe three. I want to get some flowers and either plant on like the inside perimeter or the outside perimeter of the fence. I just think it would look pretty for one, and then it might get more bees in the area, which is good for pollinating, so that the like vegetables actually produce from the flowers. I also think it'd be really cute to get some solar powered twinkle lights, and I can just like line the very, very top of the fence and have that go all the way around. And then also what we're gonna do, so some of the items have the little like plastic tags stuck into the ground, but we also just grabbed a bunch of rocks. So I'm gonna clean these off, and then with Sharpie, I'll write like what the ones that don't have the little tags are. And then I also wanna have Brennan's mom take a picture out here in the dark so I can see what it looks like with all the lights. And I found a little thing. Okay, Brendan said he didn't do this as a kid, but for some reason we would always put it under your chin, and then if it's yellow, you like butter. I don't know why we did that, but we did. So this was the bigger tomato plant, and you can see it's got a few flowers over here. So it'll be interesting to see how long it takes to kind of get some tomatoes going on there. And then I have tomato cages at home, and Brendan's parents actually have some right along the shed over here. So once these little guys get a little bit bigger, I'll have to put them around them. This one could use it like fairly soon. This one does have like a tiny little stake in the center, and this is like, it's like a twisty tie kind of stuck to it, but it'll need some support once it starts growing much more. And then I do feel like I could potentially plant a couple more things in here. It's so tough to say because I don't want to overcrowd it, but everything's really, really spread out in here for sure. Obviously, like I was saying yesterday, I want some space for the vine growing things to be able to vine out, spread out, whatever. But even like right here, I could potentially put another, I was thinking like a bell pepper plant. Since I have poblano and jalapenos, maybe do something else over there. And then I could potentially put another one on the edge over here as well. So we could fit like two more. Oh my God, it is so hot. It's like 90 and probably like 60 or 70% humidity, I would guess. Very steamy. I'll show you guys the view from up on the deck. Also, I just decided that like at the end of the path, I think I'm gonna make a little fairy garden right here. So I need to go out shopping for some cute little decor and whatnot. The sun's almost down. I'm in my parents' backyard right now. I actually live right next door to my parents. My mom's little lilac bush. These flowered like a couple weeks ago, so they're starting to die off, but they still smell so good. This is like one of my favorite smells. All right, let me show you what I have going on in my yard. So this is one of my little garden beds right next to the shed. I don't know what these are. I don't think they're morning glories, but it's too big. It's very large, and I don't know. They open in the morning. That's all I know. They're like little purple flowers that are just starting to show up. And then I have some lilies, which someone always comments it. And yes, I know that they are toxic to cats, but my cats are indoor cats, so they don't really see them. But I have one lily right there with some weeds all around it. And then these are all lilies, these little spiky guys in there. And then these, I think, are a wildflower from stuff that I like threw some wildflower seeds in here last year. So I think these are them. If not, they're just giant weeds. And then there is a hyacinth right there that already bloomed. So that's pretty much done. And then this is my deck. I need a new gazebo because this one's slowly falling apart, but I normally will do a bunch of sunflowers in front over here. There's also a big patch of lilies over here. I did have a lavender plant over here, but I think it died because it didn't grow back this year, which is kind of weird. And then we have another thing of lilies, and then this is another little garden bed that I put all sunflowers and wildflowers in last year. And then I have my deck where I have some potted stuff. This is a tomato plant that I bought at the store that's already flowering, and it already has a tomato growing somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Cute little tomato growing. I have a couple marigolds that desperately need to be transplanted into something, anything. Same with this dahlia that I bought, desperately needs to be transplanted. I got this little shelf from Amazon. I'll have to make an Amazon like things I own list for you all. And then I also bought a little hanging strawberry plant, and it has a little flower, which is so exciting. Is that a baby strawberry? I think that's a baby strawberry. Oh my God. You kind of gotta like look underneath the leaves and stuff to really know. Oh, sorry, the gasps are so unnecessary and dramatic. Oh my God, wait, there's more in there. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, I didn't do anything. I literally bought this at the store as is, and you know, this is where we are. But like, oh, that's so exciting. Oh, that's so, so exciting. And then my last thing that I have is this little hanging plants that is by my back door. I love this view right here. I mean, the deck's really messy right now. That's a pop-up gazebo, like screen house kind of thing. This is a bunch of my gardening stuff. That needs to go into the recycling. Here's my citronella plant that needs to be repotted. My basil somewhere over here. Here are the extra seedlings that I'm gonna give my mom. I have quite a bit of work to do out here, but I'm excited about it. Something that's actually kind of cool is that my house is in Rhode Island. As many of you know, I'm from here. Technically not born and raised, because I was born in a Massachusetts hospital, but like when I came home from the hospital as a baby, I came home to a house in Rhode Island, but technically my passport says that I was born in Massachusetts because I was. It's so funny living in New England, and especially in this area where I'm so close to other states. Like I can be in Massachusetts in 10, 15 minutes. But so this garden is in Rhode Island, and then my garden at Brendan's parents' house is in Massachusetts. So I have gardens in 2 states, which I feel like not a ton of people can say. Can you see her? Hello, Miss Thing. Love you. Oh, yeah, I think the lavender plant is dead. Maybe I'll get a new one. Is it out here? I feel like it would have grown by now. I know it did like last year. I'm using this recycling bin to bring everything over to my parents' yard waste bin. A bit of trash in here. I've been doing this from the start because now I have leaves all mixed into my grass. Don't think about spiders, don't think about spiders, don't think about spiders. So this is the remnants of my lavender plant. I feel like I should just yank it and toss it because there's literally no new growth coming anywhere from it or around it that looks like lavender, so that's okay. More room for other stuff over here. But these lilies are doing well. They're starting to get their little flower heads forming. And the flower heads, like, they're super tiny right now, but they'll get like that long and then they open up, of course. I also, this year I just have such a strong desire to get more garden decor for both here and the Massachusetts garden. I guess maybe we should refer to them as that. The Rhode Island garden and the Massachusetts garden. And then I have a bunch of rocks, some that my mom painted for me, and then other just like ones that were in here that I pulled out. And my little gnome. So I think these are lily of the valley, because I have one over there that's bloomed, and it kind of reminds me of lily of the valley from Animal Crossing. Honestly, Animal Crossing has helped me identify some plants and bugs and fish, so props to them for that. So I might just leave those. Good morning. We are headed to the Massachusetts garden to water. What time is it? It's 10:11. We want to get, it watered. I was going to say say early, but it's really not that early, but it's kind of early for me because it's going to be 90 again today. Brendan's dad also saved us grass clippings so we can start kind of putting that down, almost as like hay. I mean, it kind of is hay once it dries out, and that'll help just prevent both like the grass and weeds from growing in the soil. But I don't know if we'll put that down today because I feel like we should let it dry out a little bit, but I'm happy that we have that as an option because I was literally looking at like hay online to buy. But we're here. For now, we're just doing a watering can, but eventually we'll get a hose that goes out there and potentially even set it up on like a timer for a sprinkler. The peonies. Alrighty, we have 2 piles of grass clippings over here and then a big wheelbarrow of it. I think we might actually spread these down today because I don't think it really matters if it dries out, and if anything, this will help keep some of the moisture in the ground. It's so cute. We just got all these stones from Brennan's dad, and we're gonna make a little path down the center with these, but I think we might paint them and do like an acrylic spray on the outside to like keep them, you know, protected. And then those will go down the center. But we just added all the grass clippings. It looks kind of weird just because it's all green, but it's all gonna turn like tannish once it all dries out. Flowers starting to bloom. So pretty. Oh, those ones are bright. The sneeze. I love this street. Here's the street. No one really drives down it unless you live on it. And then the whole front yard is so pretty. And then I can't really see the screen that well because of the sun. But you can kind of see the pool right here behind like these trees. And then our garden is like right there. It's so peaceful out here. Much more peaceful than my house. Alrighty, back to Rhode Island. Hello, I changed into clothes to get dirty. I've been doing a bunch out here. I've actually been out for probably like an hour and a half. My neighbors were playing the radio kind of loud, so I just relaxed and planted a bunch of sunflower seeds next to the shed, and then a couple next to the little step right here. And now I am going to plant some corn into little pots. That way I can, you know, get them sprouted here and just keep a close eye on them, and then once they are like a week or 2 old, I'll bring them over to the garden and transplant them. But I really wanted to try corn, so we'll see how it goes. I also just realized I have 8% in this battery, so I need to go inside and get another one, and I hate going inside. I feel so bad because Sansa just, she meows and runs around the house, and I feel so guilty for just living my life. I think my biggest issue with all things in life is that I want to do everything all at once. Even last night I noticed it while I was cleaning. First I like went through our shoe rack and got rid of all just like the wintry kind of shoes when I was gonna bring them downstairs, and I took the shoes all out and had them next to the shoe rack, organized all the ones that were in there, and then I don't even know what I did. I think I started cleaning the kitchen or something like that, and just left the shoes there for like an hour while I was doing other tasks, and then I went back to them, and then I brought the shoes downstairs. And like the same thing is happening with my gardening. Like I took these pots out of the car so that I could transplant my basil, and wherever my citronella plant over there too, and the pots are just sitting there because then I was like, oh wait, no, I need to plant my corn seedlings. And now the corn seedlings are on the step right below, you know, this little entryway, and those still need to be watered. But then I got distracted and I wanted to plant some sunflowers out front, so then I did that. Now I'm back, and I think I'm gonna finally water the corn, and then I have more sunflowers that I want to plant. Oh, I also just went inside and got some little mushroom decors for one of my side gardens over here. I just can't focus in one place. I'm like, I feel like there's just all these branches coming out of me reaching into different directions, and yeah, I'm sure lots of people can relate to that, hopefully. Did I tell you guys that I tried the blue slush Alani drink? I like it. Like, not love, but that's also just like I'm not a huge blue raspberry fan. Like, I don't mind it. Oh, there's definitely like soil on the top of this, whatever. So like, you know, I'm drinking it. I'm like almost finished with it, but it's not like my absolute favorite. If there were no other flavors, I would definitely get this one. But if they had the Cosmic Stardust or the Cherry Slush, I would definitely grab those ones instead. Also, cannot recommend the Yeti koozies enough. I am a very slow drinker. I've been drinking that for about 2 hours now, and it's still cold. Oh my gosh, also, what should I plant in these? Because they're so small, not a lot of room for the roots to go anywhere, and I have 2 other ones up here actually. Never mind, this one must have frozen cracked. But I do have this one, and you know, the stuff gets super leggy and then it just kind of like dies off because it's not thriving in here, so I need to figure out like what the best kind of stuff to plant in these are. So let me know if you have any suggestions. Making a stir fry. I just grabbed this from the grocery store. And then we have snap peas, broccoli, carrots, peppers, onion, garlic, and chicken. And then I have some noodles that are probably done. So let's clean that off. Good morning, friends. I feel like this vlog is potentially getting really long. Maybe not, I don't know, but I'm gonna finish it off with some avocado toast. I love my avocado toast, if you don't already know that about me. I have it on sourdough bread, and then I do a layer of hummus, and then my avocado mixture just has lemon juice, salt, and crushed red pepper, and then I drizzle balsamic glaze on top. I got this one from like the deli section in my grocery store, like where the produce and all that is, and the fancy cheeses. It was kind of near the fancy cheeses, but you can also find it near your salad dressings, balsamic vinegar. It's usually like around there. But yeah, let's take a bite. Try out today's slice. Delicious as always. Okay, I'm very excited to get this vlog up because this one is like, I feel like the official start of my garden, which is very exciting. I do really want to film a video this week making one of my little like summer salsa like dips, so hopefully that will be coming to you very soon. And then I still need to go to the data recovery place and see if there's anything I can do about that memory card. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna eat my breakfast and get my day going. I have a bunch of errands and whatnot to run today, but maybe I'll start a new vlog. I've been really enjoying vlogging again, so thank you so much for just taking the time to watch this and watch it until the very end. I appreciate you so much. Oh, I said this on my live stream and on Twitter, but I don't think say it to you guys, but this YouTube channel is officially monetized, and I'm just like so grateful and proud of that, and so appreciative again of you guys watching this video, because you are obviously the reason that that is a possibility for me. So thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Love you, bye.